America. It's the land of the free, the home of the brave, the greatest country on earth. But today, America is experiencing not only a decline in the economy, it's experiencing a decline in ethics.
What has changed in America today is that we've gone from a character-based society that our founding fathers set up long ago to a personality society where if it feels good, do it. And I'm not saying personality is not important to have a great personality, but if you're dishonest, you could be the most dishonest person in the world with a great personality, but I don't want my child to grow up like that, do you? I haven't met a person in my life who wants his child to grow up to be dishonest but have a great personality.
Jerry Salandro, a nationally renowned speaker on ethics in America, says in the recent economic collapse, too many corporate leaders and their employees went together down the wrong path.
It's not only the leaders that did the wrong thing, it's the employees who followed the leaders doing the wrong thing. And if we're going to change ethics, we can't just point to the leader and say the CEO is bad. No, it's all of us that are working for that CEO. We don't have to work for that CEO. We need to do the right thing, and the right thing is being honest.
Jerry Salandro travels the country, challenging corporations, government leaders, and rank-and-file workers to remember and to return to America's roots. The basic principles, the very foundation upon which our forefathers built our democracy.
And our founding fathers knew what they were doing when they set up these features of honesty and integrity and good hard work ethic. They knew what they were doing. And that's why we created one of the greatest economies the world has ever seen.
Salandro has himself lived the American dream. His is a rags to riches story, stemming from humble roots in southwestern Pennsylvania, where he grew up in a 2-bedroom house with 9 family members and no running water. Through hard work, solid principles, sheer grit and determination, Salandro rose through the corporate ranks to eventually found, own, and operate Iris Technologies, a multi-million-dollar video technology business.
I hear things like the company. You ever hear that? The company. And its managers and its leaders as they or them, as if the company were somewhat inhuman. But the company is human. It's made up of you. It's made up of you. It's made up of you. It's made up of me. We make the company everything. If a company has great integrity, it's because we as individuals have great integrity and we apply it to our workplace.
Today, this entrepreneur, inventor, and CEO has 56 patents and numerous business and ethics awards to his credit. But it's Jerry Salandro's powerful message from the podium that inspires and motivates the masses. A message that has led him to address NASA, the CIA, the FBI, along with major corporations like Microsoft and students in high schools and universities from coast to coast.
This is America. It's the only land that millions of people are coming to. Did anyone ever hear in the news of the millions of Americans that are trying to get across the borders to get into Mexico? No. You hear of the millions and millions of illegal immigrants coming to this country. This is America, where dreams are made.
To audiences across America, Jerry Salandro drives home the message that America's best days are not behind us, but in front of us, if each individual remembers and returns to the nation's ethical roots.
And so when we get to the end of our career someday, or we get to the end of our life, maybe our spiritual CEO will say, "Great job, my good and faithful servant. It's been a pleasure to be here with you today. It is a pleasure to be sharing ideas that I have with you today, and it will be a great pleasure if I get to speak to you on another day."
I hope I can inspire people after this speech to look at things differently. look at themselves, create an attitude where they appreciate their country. America is the greatest country in the history of civilization. You're part of it. If I can inspire you to look at things a little differently, change yourself, look and appreciate and have gratitude for all those millions of people who've come before us, who created, who died for us, who died to our ability to have freedom and to believe what we want, to say what we want, and become what we want. And that's the American dream. And if I can instill in you to change yourself, to become that person, and we all do that, we will change our government, we will change our country, and we'll change our companies.